Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to EDT, Eaudetreasure. This is Steven, and these are the videos where I tell you about my collecting of discontinued vintage rare and interesting fragrances where I live here in Japan. In this video, I'm going to talk about the designer called Nino Cerruti. This is Cerruti pour Homme. This is not the original Nino Cerruti pour Homme, which is a very expensive and rare discontinued vintage fragrance that I haven't found yet, but this is more of the modern one that was released in 2007. It has been discontinued. It had some good reviews. It popped up online here and I had to grab it. Going to show you the bottle, and I think this one comes with the box. We'll take a look at the box, the bottle, and I will sample it. It's been opened, it's been used. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to give you my first impressions of this one, Cerruti pour Homme. All right, there it is. Nice packing job. Cerruti pour Homme. So as I mentioned, this is the designer Nino Cerruti. This brand, there are a lot of colognes and perfumes on the database on Fragrantica. The one that I know, the one that's the most famous, I think, is called 1881. And that's an aromatic fougere type fragrance from the early 90s. I don't know if I did a video on that. I found one of those 1881s that was like new. And when I got the box, I looked all over on the box and there was no barcode. That might be a first year, and I think I got that right before I started the channel, so I don't have a video. This might be my first Cerruti fragrance on this channel. Not quite sure. Let's take a look at the box. 100 ml bottle. As I said, this was released in 2007. Take a look at the batch code there, 708853. And let's take a look at our bottle in here. See how much is left. So let's take a look. It looks like it's nearly full. Just about full, right? That's over 95%. Maybe that's 97% if I'm being picky. Not bad. Bottle looks pretty clean. This is cool. It's like a little metal plate on the side, Cerruti. Okay. So the cap is like a ring that snaps on. Look at that. All right, let's do a test spray here. Two nice sprays, and I'll tell you about this one. Let's go over the notes for this fragrance here. The top notes, you have mandarin orange and bergamot, so it's a nice citrus opening. The middle notes, you have coriander, anise, and basil. And in the base notes, gaiac wood, sandalwood, and cedar. So just based on the notes, you have a citrus opening, a citric opening. Then you have some herbals in the middle, and then some woodiness in the base. Let's see if that actually plays out here. In the opening, I do get this soft citrus scent, which is nice. It's a clean, fresh citrus. Reading the reviews, a lot of people said the same thing, that it's a nice, fresh citrus opening, and then a spicy dry down. Not at the spicy dry down just yet. Some of the other comments saying that this one is an underrated gem, or it's a hidden gem, or it's underappreciated. And some people are just saying that it's nice, but nothing special. Was checking out eBay for what these are going for, what these are selling for on eBay. There are not a lot of sales of this particular Cerruti fragrance. There are other sales for, like I said, the original Nino Cerruti pour Homme. Those are like $300, $250 for the original one. Now I'm going to keep my eyes open here in Japan for that one. That one was it was off my radar. I had no idea. Now it's on my radar, the original Nino Cerruti. The new ones of these, the testers, the sealed and boxed, those are like $150. And then some of the used ones are for sale for about $90, $100. So I'd say that this is worth maybe, let's just say 80, maybe $90, this almost full Cerruti pour Homme. And I got this for 3,000 yen, guys. This was just under 20 bucks. All right, so I've been smelling this now for the past 10 minutes or so, and I'm kind of getting nose blind. I'm still smelling it on my hand like every couple seconds. This is really nice. This is kind of a fresh, soapy, clean fragrance. The citrus is light. The notes in the mid, you know, the coriander and the basil, the anise, it's light too, and the woods are also light. So everything comes off as kind of light, clean, and fresh with this fragrance. This is fantastic for somebody who wants to have like a work scent, because I'm not going to say it smells very expensive, but it doesn't smell cheap. It just smells fresh and clean and a little bit different than everything else out there right now that is so either super sweet or super strong or ambroxan or just something that really kind of stands out. This is a little bit understated, but still very nice. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of my fragrance. This is the one that I put together. I didn't make it, but I directed it. I was the creative director for this one, Harajuku Star. I made a video about this one up here where I made my own fragrance in Tokyo. And this one is kind of reminding me of this one because this is also a fresh, clean, and somewhat herbal, woody fragrance. The only difference is this one has a little bit more fennel. The herbal notes come from fennel, and the herbal notes in here come from the mid notes of basil and coriander and anise. But it does remind me a little bit of this one. This one has a little bit of rose, but it also has woody notes too, just like this one. Light woody notes. So these are somewhat similar or in the same kind of category. Yeah, so that's really all I have to say about this fragrance right here. Cerruti pour Homme. Glad I picked this up. It's worth every bit of the 20 bucks that I paid for it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a like or a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have any comments, if you have any feedback about Cerruti pour Homme, if you have a story about buying or wearing this one, let me know in the comments or just say hello. And if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, why not? Why not hit the subscribe button if you like this kind of content? I usually talk about discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances. And I think this fits the bill for a modern, somewhat modern fragrance that was released initially, I don't know, 16 years ago. It's not around anymore, and I rarely see this at all for sale. It popped up online. I said, what the heck is this? Looked it up, and it looked like something that I wanted to own. At least try it out. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I have this. So I'm going to hang on to this one for my collection. Hope you guys are having a great day or night out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.